Hello, guys! So, it's really been a long time since I made an update video on my park and stuff, and I really didn't like. I don't really care about my YouTube. I mostly care about my park. It's really. I think it's good. I'm not gonna like over saturate it, but I'm gonna make it to full tour of the park. Really like talk about things that I want in the future for my park. Yeah, it's got 139 likes, and yeah, it's really not done. So here's the entrance. So this entrance is probably older than almost every coaster I've made, and yeah, it's decent, but you would only find this on like new coaster creators and stuff because it's terrible. We're not gonna like just not show it. It's terrible. It's a terrible entrance. There's the guy getting my mark. It's a terrible entrance, and I want to upgrade it. It's filled to the brim with blueprints, and I hate that. I don't want to put blueprints everywhere, and I don't want to show y'all this embarrassing thing. Here we got something that at least is something that I made. That's the little place, like fountain place, and it's really not bad. I'm gonna add a lot of buildings probably in the future, and for example, I'm planning over here to make like a single roller coaster, like you know, with a lot of inversions and stuff. I kind of want to make a dueling one, like the blue and green one. I don't really know its name. I forgot about it. So yeah. Then there's the true entrance, which is not true now that there's gonna be a lot of things around the entrance. But yeah, it's an entrance. So this is the place that is the most themed part. It's called Dryville if you haven't noticed yet. And it's basically this Wild West theme place. I used a lot of blueprints by Not Me. I kind of want to like change it because I'm taking a lot of credit for it. Even though I did not make these blueprints just to say it, and Not Me did. But I mean, I'm not gonna remove him because Nami was really happy to see that I was using his blueprints, and I'm gonna keep his happenings. I'm gonna keep him happy. I think I should definitely. So over here we got a saloon, which is really old as well. You can really notice that by how scuffed it is. The exterior is pretty good, I won't lie to you, but the interior is terrible. It's really gonna get everywhere. I'm gonna add much more details, and yeah. Then over here, like this area over here is just like there's gonna be that over every single. I think I'm gonna do that over every single place, sort of. Before you had like it was not thing, and like the mountain was just a hole like this one, and it passed and you could see it behind. But now I'm changing a little bit the theming, like a sort of. Yeah. So it's pretty themed, as you can see. There's like I really like the way that he made this because it's really fun and stuff. So there's this sort of canyon with a little bit of water on the ground, sort of. I think it really gives to the canyon west wildlife vibe. I really didn't finish the custom supports for this one, even though it's my oldest coaster. Yeah, it's a little rough. Yeah. Then you can go in this sort of little place, and that's from my ride, which I kind of wanted to call Bandit, but at the same time, that's really not how I want to call it. Because another ride is called Bandit in my park, but we're gonna see it later. Then basically you can go back up because there's no exits for now. Basically, I really was into this place and I just stopped creating it for a bit. As you can see, there's like this really Scott. Yeah, sorry about that. So, this is the ride called Bandit. So there's basically it was only this little park, and the park was only this place basically, and it was really empty. The rest of the park, and I don't know why I didn't put any junior interest because it would have been much smaller and stuff if it wasn't for the fact that I thought it needed more. And here you got this sort of, people will probably call it a family coaster, but I don't think it's that much of a family coaster. It's this sort of like shuttle coaster that I really like, but at the same time, I absolutely hate this coaster because of how horrific the smoothness of it is like it really isn't smooth at all. Okay, maybe this part is, but I changed this other part behind, like this part, so much. I swear to God, so much. That is just terrible. And yeah, that's basically that for this one. I'm not gonna show Galaxia because I'm really not wanting to. Even though I should, yeah, I should, guys, I should really show y'all Galaxia. Just because I feel like it's one of the main rides at my park. And it would be terrible of me to not show y'all how the POV is right now with all these new additions. Oh shoot, okay. Let's see if we can raise the oh nah. No. It's already gone. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, I think it's because it only has one. Yeah, it only has one now, I guess. I don't even know why it only has one. It wasn't really sort of lift hill, but no, it said it just pops you right off. And then it just turns to these turns. I really don't like the way that I was really aggressive with these turns. Like, the coaster is way too aggressive. It must have killed you, bro. It could kill you at this point. We just hit somebody, yeah, sorry for the heavy spot. Like, it's really rough, and I feel like I could have done better, even though this is extremely smooth at the end. Yeah, that's a solid coaster you got there. Sorry, I'm really slow because yeah, I wouldn't really say that I have a private server. I really use all my Robux into credits and other stuff like that. So I don't really have much left for private server. Yeah, you can guess why. So the clipping is also a problem that it has. Yeah. Look at this transition. I hate this transition so much. And it goes completely like this super quickly. It really is a weird coaster. So this was a coaster that I made to the tribute of Pacific Coaster. What is Pacific Coaster? It was the first coaster in my park. Obviously, it was really unsmooth because of how bad I was back then. It's even older than Antimatter. The first Antimatter, basically, it was the Pacific Coaster was there when the first Antimatter. Like you know, it's old when it was as old as the first Antimatter, which is back 3 years ago. 3 years ago. It's 3 years ago, and I got really better at the game. Can't lie. And I also got a PC, so that's something. I wanted to make custom support, but and the coaster was like this weird coaster. I decided to make it more of a family coaster. First of all, it goes straight into like this mall thing, into this sort of turn. Then it goes into this other turn. You know what the rest gonna be like. Goes into this small hill, a little airtime, a little more airtime into this other turn, into this other hill, a little bit of airtime 2 times. This time it turns and it does a little bit of airtime at the same time. Then it goes and gives you a tiny bit of airtime. Then it turns and turns into this last turn, which is into the brakes at the same time, which is not normal, but it's normal in what I can do, so I'm not gonna question it. And the last coaster we have is this bad boy. Now, I am extremely sorry. I mean, really sorry about the fact that its layout is pure poo-poo. Not really pure poo-poo, but like it's incredibly tall. It's like accurately as high as like for a tree to fight if you didn't get it. And it's going to be my biggest coaster, but at the same time, once it does the first drop and the first turn and then the first block breaks, it basically becomes this small coaster. Why though? Well, I tried 8 billion, million, billion, bazillion times to make it freaking longer without block breaks and stuff. But every time I was supposed, I had to make it smaller because it was too high to have like such small. It was too high, so I decided to keep the height because obviously I wanted a Geekia to like fully make my coaster lineup. And again, this one is really smooth. It's the newest one of the coaster lineup, and it's really, really smooth. Well, I hope it is according to you guys. and then it goes into this small thing, and then goes into this. It does this little heavy thing. It's kind of good. I mean, like, it's really good, but it's just, it doesn't have that much, like, it has to be too small. That's the thing with this coaster, unfortunately. But it's amazing. It's amazing still. It's still really, really small and really good, I think. They did a great job at squishing a Giga into such a small space. That's gonna be it for today. I think I'm gonna do an update once the part like this part of custom supports and this part of custom supports is done with this one, and yeah, I'm really gonna do a lot of updates soon. Yeah, thanks y'all for watching. If you watched the video,